Good. Competitiveness doing the loop of evidence comparative indicates that a lack of immigration is choking off workforce now would be profitable otherwise. Offshore the GEO are doing the loop of evidence post HGO indicates lack of innovation in the United States is forcing offshoring the status quo. Their evidence about regeneration assumes that the domestic industry can innovate. That's impossible with that's impossible without more innovation. That's impossible without workers who can innovate. Other countries can't up the ante enough. Our evidence indicates that at least legal permanent residence is the key signal group. The competitiveness impact against rand study share because it doesn't account for the trade. It doesn't account for the trade. It just doesn't account for the trade deficit. That's Essel and Atkinson in 8. Shit. I just lost the Essel and Atkinson in 8. Essel Atkinson 8. Rand's metrics suffer from a number of problems. The data sets from 1993 did not depict the landscape statistics in 2008. Factors include innovation, the offshoring R&D, and Europe's awakening. Size, the economy is able to use growth in GDP per capita as far as superior metric research demonstrates against benefit of country citizens. Key indicators not that these are running an unprecedented trade deficit, even in advanced tech, even advanced technology. There, principle for the evidence assumes the U.S. will be number one. Doesn't assume tipping point where immigrants leave. The United States wipes out workforce. It's not a question of U.S. being number one. It's a question of U.S. being able to project power around the world. Of public evidence indicates we'll lose that. Otherwise, universities' evidence percentages are declining, even as the numbers are going up. The short term means we'll still lose the global race attribution capabilities now aren't fast enough because they require long lab times are handing evidence comparative on. This question crosses by brown evidence indicates every major terrorist groups have tried to get nuclear weapons. The vast intel agencies indicate it's highly likely, and supplies of uranium are still vulnerable in the status quo. It's not a question of U.S. lashing retaliating against Russia. It's a question of a climate environment uncertainty. Their impact defense evidence doesn't assume a world of nuclear attack. We might think the Russians had conducted without nuclear forensics. Go to the SPAC argument. We make eligible as clear in 1AC cross-sections piece of evidence, MP6. Foreign students must continue to demonstrate that foreign residence is a result of difficult transition from F1 to U.S. permanent residence status. F1 needed transition to be visas for name and employment eligibility can be pursued. The green cards visa holders would be allowed to pursue permanent residence without jeoparding their non-immigrant status. S 2611. In fact, encourage F4. C. Citizenship following completion of graduate program by extending the validity of F4 cross-section checks and vacancies not a voting issue. All we should have to do is defend the rest. Their interpretations infinitely regressive means the F can never win no offense here. Russia pick. One perm to the counterplan. This counterplan is fucking cheating. This justifies the pick of workers coming from the Maldives. Maldives impossible for the F to be prepared, especially because they don't have a single piece of evidence about our permanent per 2, perm to ball 3. No, something against voting impossible to be predicted. He destroys Afghan and decreases depth of debate and doesn't solve. It creates massive bureaucratic uncertainty. Bureaucratic maze for all of Eastern Europe. Our parole evidence will talk about this. And no risk of Russian war. No threats of status quo cooperation. Graham 7. Russia does not change intelligence or ideology or intent or distraction. The military poses no threat to speed across Europe. Its economic growth depends on constructive commercial relationship where strategic council is more reliable control than has been the past 15 years. Threat to strategic rights most zero probability. The two countries working together effectively in a number of nuclear security, counterterrorism, non-proliferation issues, including Iran and North Korea. Also, their only piece of evidence, their link evidence talking about workers who get H-1Bs to Russia. KGB wants to get spies in the country. I bet they don't need to get a legal green card. And I'm going to make up. Conditionality is voting issue, 2AC strategy makes a possible answer. All arguments destroys and the answer to the counterplan decreases their research into per 2, perm to ball 3 doesn't solve export controls that kills solvency D 7. Because a large percentage of Americans marry mindsets to foreign nationals, the export rule may be denied. Highly qualified persons will participate in kinds of research and technology development for projects important to the U.S. The U.S. may miss new breakthroughs governed by foreign national students. Foreign nationals are the only animals available to build the more simple solutions to hire a green card holder the requisite skills. Foreign national trade from or similar visas with those of potential rights of significant S&D languages. The inadequacy system research poses a greater threat to national security than any potential convention war. We might imagine some of the nation will know the technological achievements have been achieved by foreign scientists. Actually, scratch this card because this gives them an argument on Russia. Never mind. And only quick citizenship solves happen to be true. Evidence indicates current policies bureaucratic nightmare immigrants don't want to wait years in legal hell. More evidence sucker. 6. Increased competition for S&E workers come to time when demands for skills that are projected to rise significantly. Major industrial countries in Europe and beyond are aggressively recruiting graduate students from countries with growing student population. Competition with the U.S. Global competition for talent has been steep and intense. Current EV system has become a bureaucratic nightmare. Only haphazardly related to broad U.S. interests may need to only provide foreign professionals that if under the U.S. may have been admitted to the H-1B. The system of adjustments over massive backlogs creating temporary visas and extensive for more years and security secession abroad becomes harder to attain. U.S. is great to losing crown as the VIP magnet of the world, and only the plan soul's perception as hot fuel. Only congressional action reverses the perception of mass anti-immigrant sentiment. More evidence. The perception's key about 119. The xenophobia be reflected by recent public discourse, dangerous indication of political life and attitude shift right now, kind of now for more foreign students are coming home due to government policy increasing xenophobic climate hiring quarters become a fact station and sub more and H1Bs actually bad for more onward immigration studies would be a better solution rather than acting legal barriers to H1Bs and preventing xenophobic attacks for policy should be reporting a broader understanding that hiring smart people is a good thing. Real emerging in this debate so it's only to compromise or handicap or compromise views and the intended race retain the best brightest that outweighs brown Baltimore 5 improving use perception foreign peace system is important revealing this race system itself the government's projection field by reports these does not reflect improvement failure eliminating roadblocks will not improve this nation's ability to engage with foreign students the perception remains foreign that the problems that happen addressed too many have an image on while living in America the U.S. needs to communicate the decent policy streamline less where it gets out of years before perception gets a job with reality counterplan links to politics Hispanics are watching debates closely would reward Obama and by extension the Democrats midterms fundraising advantage GOP focus on Senate means Dems hold the House from 927 Democrats election for ability of their TV ads to strengthen all numbers rather than negative ratings their opponents with outside Republican groups focus more on Senate candidates Democratic incumbents have been able to deliver the message comparable to Republican messaging and will be mobilized except for 927 payment not passion is the key Democrats must use energy clearly on an energy base will hopefully pass and maybe get remaining political programs they could be losing different Democrats jobs may be the end of how local candidates save off effects from Obama saying the poll numbers the it's not intrinsic to the plan Congress skill pass skip and Democratic Senate majority means they'll kill scab anywhere their evidence is awful on this question high-skilled immigration divides Democrats, moves high-tech voters to GOP Troy. 10. Republicans watch high-tech workers and business have been in the party favor Democrats is weakened the GOP politically, but the elites home to be the again Republican Party. The Republicans welcome back. Republicans hope they secure the votes libertarian leaning workers so God belly and other high-tech conflicts. Technology-friendly Republican genuinely reverse the party's loss of Republicans should work into the Democrats as the world's best technological mind. The GOP then sharp counters Democrats attend over opposed skill-based immigration. Not only was this appeal to high-skilled, high-income voters once back the GOP also couldn't be roughly for the Democratic Party because the interest group balances government so many Democratic policy traits they can advocate high-skilled immigration because labor union perceptions and Hispanics oppose piecemeal reform because it kills CIR. Rivlin 10. The Congress withheld support for any immigration around the labor measure unless it was comprehensive. They now allowed high-tech and other business sector to advance their agenda on immigration without including broader reforms to address immigrants here illegally. The Congress remained extraordinarily cohesive in this effort. The Congress represents the power of the Latino voter in the American electorate, while Democrats enjoy an advantage with immigrant voters mostly because they can charge GOP rhetoric and immigration. They're by no means a solid Democratic constituency. Cooperation now, military exercises, AFP 10. The U.S. and South Korea started to launch major military exercise as warning North Korea of the sinking South Korean ship. The drill is made to science and clear message North Korea that the aggressive media will stop this first. In many years prepared by the aftermath of provocation, which should fully prepared to respond military and North Korea provocation and accelerators key to enable BMD Henning and Chang 10. Accelerators research to advance high energy density research for security defense and like removing center high power radiation frequency densities and energy specific missions reactional lasers. Again, in principle, you make what average power levels wherever security defense in India. Shoot a wavelength of particular interest, mark and interest also warheads 8. Maritime BMD's new capability preventing wars rapid proliferation of missiles required to radically increase BMD. The new kind of discourage proliferation missile technology reducing incentives are used. The ability to extend rival functionalities to offer significant mitigating impact in the desire to acquire their own system. BMD provides dramatic deterrent because we position closer to launch points cruisers can defend and geographic reasons for positioning enabling the Navy to intercept in areas where most likely to need it, marked needed. Go to the disattling magnitude to fail immigrants to depress wages. Some areas they are overall not good. Anderson 6. It is unique to press project prediction 1 concentrated small segments of the workforce. Professions benefit from the complementary spot by foreign skilled workers, foreign students, skilled immigrants, and not just like major well-running scientific innovations, immigration skilled workers with complementary local skills rather than substitutes for them. Skilled migration to support rising incomes long run, reduce foreign students by trying to get forward with visa rejection, reduce the innovative activity significantly in the U.S. No substitution. Perry 6. Foreign workers have positive impact productivity wages and workers have different levels of education for tax. The majority of native born workers experience benefits from foreign workers. Concentrated education groups can complementary increase the productivity of the company and its native born workers. This translates into higher wages. No, the market wages. No risk protections in Oxford Analytica 921. Great protection alive the under control of trades have been recovering steadily. There have been no mass protection surge in the during the recession. Number of reasons government have not forgotten the list of the 1930s. Globalization, WTO rules. Their restrictions are banned or costly regulated, and immigration self-corrects. Items to take market forces mitigate the labor impact of immigration with an influx of immigrants in return on capital rights, spurring investment firms also on production of labor-intensive goods.
Okay, so it's just conditionality.
Yeah, conditionality and solvency. No solvency. Yeah, no solvency.
No. Okay. Let's talk about the case today. What piece of evidence substance the claim that the ultimate upping of the ante is allowing people to stay here permanently?
Two pieces of evidence. There are Papa Demetrio evidence of the 1AC And the second piece of evidence is soccer
I'm
evidence.
pretty
that
sure it is your
UAC.
Papa Dimitri evidence that indicates countries like the UK, Australia, etc., are going to do are doing everything they can to
Our
attract
evidence
these foreign
indicates that they
students.
want to
I'm
attract
confused as to
other
why they
students.
want just do more things as a result.
Like,
of
you
the
have
kind
yet
of-
to provide a piece of evidence that indicates what these things would be. Our evidence does not say that
Okay.
we'll do more to
That's
feed the
fine.
U.S. past that. It's a question of legal permanent residency.
Let's talk about the
Obviously,
counterplan.
we can't
Your
bring huge
WAD,
tax takeovers.
you make this perception argument on the counterplan, but you read this piece of WADWA evidence, which is specific to H-1B visas.
Right, it
Do you have
indicates
this piece
that-
of evidence about EB visas that indicates
Yes,
perception
the
of
WADWA evidence actually says Congress has been really nasty about H-1B visas. It's scaring off immigrants. What we should actually do is change the tone in Congress and do high-skilled legal
What about
immigration.
the
of law.
tone in Congress is affecting
Uh,
people from applying a
It
SASCO?
affects
You're
two,
right that
it
there's a
affects two things.
backlog.
One, it scares
would
off
seem like you're
employers for
applying
hiring illegal
regardless.
immigrants. Our WADWA evidence describes it as toxic as having a subprime mortgage. Second, it scares off immigrants because they look like they're no longer welcome. It looks like Congress could continue
All
to
right,
ratchet up
I
the pressure on
understand
them in
that,
the
but
future.
if you're
and it looks
correct,
like
I
it's harder to be an
understand.
immigrant
I
in
understand
America.
that. If you're correct that there's a backlog of people that want to come into the country on EBs now, then it would seem like this perception in Congress is irrelevant because people already want to come in.
That's not necessarily the case.
Why not?
One, because the backlog will not always exist. Our National Academy's evidence indicates that
But it
immigrants will
exists
start
now,
leaving.
and people
It
would-
does exist now.
Okay.
Second, the university's advantage is not predicated off of having an EB backlog. It's having attracting a larger percentage of foreign students to the United States
All right, that's
and
fine.
wanting them to
Let's
stay.
talk about the competitiveness
because they work
advantage.
in our
Your argument as to why innovation would be impossible within the semiconductor industry is that we don't have the immigrants
have
coming in.
people.
I understand. Our evidence cites empirics from the 1980s that indicates that when people
Yes.
went to Japan,
In the
people within the United
1980s,
States
we still
were able
had a
to
comparative advantage
innovate,
in
invest in
semiconductor production
semiconductor
because we had the
industries,
best
and the industry came out
innovators.
stronger.
Difference between China and Taiwan, which are taking all of our semiconductor production, and a few workers going over to Japan in the 1980s.
I would disagree. Do
Okay.
you read a piece of evidence that makes that
our
delineation
two-
anywhere in the 1AC or the 2AC?
We don't, obviously I didn't read a card that's like, in the 1970s they went to Japan, but this is different. However, our Dewey and LaBouffe evidence is very good on this question. It indicates that once we lose the industry, it will not come back because the innovation part and the production part, or the manufacturing part, are complementary. So, you need the innovators
All
to
right.
drive the manufacturing.
What
and
reason?
manufacturing
I
attracts the
understand. I
innovators.
understand.
When both
Why
pieces
why
go to
can
China,
people
we're
that are
screwed.
coming in the status quo on things like temporary visas, H-1Bs, etc., fill that gap and sustain the industry?
Our evidence is quite good on that question. First, we're not letting enough temporary visas in either. Second, our evidence is specific to why permanent residence is more important.